Hurry up the morning, lads. It's time for Ceedeez. Ceedeez. And in the background, you might be hearing the strains of the Supergrass's Road to Ruan, which is a great record. I'll be playing it a little bit as I do this segment. Okay, first off, we're going to start off with a great hip hop album, UGK, Underground Kings, Pimp C and Bun B. RIP. Pimp C died of drinking too much of that purple drink. But God bless him. God rest his soul. All that. This is a great double LP. So many great songs. Swishes and Doshes. International Players Anthem is a classic that will forever be played in parties. All that. It's great. Chrome Plated Woman. All these songs are really good. Well, the production is top notch. The raps are really clever. I mean, you know, UGK is a great rap outfit. Even if you don't like hip hop, International Players Anthem is a great song. Outkast is in it, and it's just a wonderful song. Okay, next up is a guy that used to be with the Ghetto Boys, Scarface. Great record. It's self-titled. Oh, I dropped it. There are a lot of great records in here. A lot of great songs. My Block is a highlight. Talks about going back to his old block and things that are going on and stuff like that. Really good. This is a record you listen to all the way through. He's very intelligent. Scarface is, and he's very perceptive of what goes on and has a very unique view of life in the South, you know, in black neighborhoods, and it's really neat stuff. Not that I would know anything about that, but he seems to be very articulate and very perceptive about what he raps about. Okay, here we go. The definitive greatest hits of Al Green. I had to get this. It has it all. I'm glad I got it because I never would have heard the song Bell, which is a song he released later on in his career. And Bell is just a wonderful song. I really like it. I like Al Green. I mean, what is not to like about a guy who's always smiling, who doesn't, browbeat anyone, and he's just all love. He's just a very loving... Have you ever seen Al Green without a smile on his face? I haven't. I have never seen it. I haven't seen it. So he's just one of those people. Okay, this one is a great record. Richard Halley's Cole's Corner. I don't even know who Richard Halley is. I don't know what band he came from. But this is a great record. Cole's Corner, Just Like the Rain. Darling, Wait for Me. The Ocean is just an outstanding song. Born Under a Bad Sign is kind of a bluesy song. It's great. This is a beautiful romantic record. It's, you see the roses, you see him waiting for his date, and alas, his date never comes. But it's a lovely record, and I can't recommend it enough. Cole's Corner by Richard Hawley. Pick it up. You will not be dissatisfied. Okay, I'm glad I got this. This is Echo and the Bunnymen, the best of a 2 CD set. And again, as I said about the Pet Shop Boys, deep cuts all the way through. Crocodiles, Do It Clean, Villiers Terrace, A Promise, With the Hip, All My Colors. The Cutter is a wow. Never Stop is a great song. Has a Roll, great. And then you go to the second CD and it kicks off with The Killing Moon, which is an epic song. I mean, it's just wonderful. All these songs are great. It's a great compilation. The live stuff is okay. I mean, I don't know why they tack on live stuff to LPs like this, but I mean, for a band like Echo and the Bunnymen, who are a great band, it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to go out and protest anybody about that. Okay, here's another one. Boards of Canada. Geo Gotti. Gio Gotti, however you want to pronounce it. This is their best. It's much better than Music Has the Right to Children. Music is Math is an outstanding song. Dandelion, Sunshine Recorder. Uh, Everything's good. It's very. I used to I used to be fat. I went through a fat period like Elvis. Thankfully, I'm still alive, and I just began to feel miserable. So I began to walk, and then I slowly transitioned into jogging and then taking runs. And this record, I had always, I had a, an iTunes thing or whatever, iPod or whatever, and I'd put it in my pocket, and I would put a little buds in my ear. Paris thought I was a heretic at one time, and I would often be listening to this while I was doing it. So I really appreciate the record. It's great, all that. Okay, here we go with another great record, Mezzanine by Massive Attack. We've all heard the song, where is it at? Hold on, I'll just look at it. Teardrop. It used to be a theme song for a terrible series, I think. And all these other songs are pretty good. Mezzanine, great record all the way through. Pretty much everything is good at the same level. All right, here's a classic. My favorite one by this great artist, Bob Dylan's Blood on the Tracks. This is a very deep and a very humane and a very... I just want to say that it's like a secular gospel record. I mean, it's just about human relationships, about dealing with life and dealing with other people, and it's just it has everything. Every song is awesome. The only song I really can't stomach is Lily, Rosemary, and the Jack of Hearts. It's kind of a rollicking Western type song, and it doesn't really mesh with the rest of the record, but this is an outstanding classic record. I think it's his best, but that's what I think. Other people can have differences, and that's fine. Differences are what makes the world go round. I mean, amicable differences. We're not talking about the, Israel bombing an open-air prison and slaughtering Palestinians indiscriminately. Okay, this is a record by the Dum Dum Girls. I don't like the cheap strip club cover. I mean, it's not why I bought it. I bought it for Too True to Be Good and Rambo Dies, which is a good song. But other than that, this is not a very good record and not one of their best. Okay, further on with the Dum Dum Girls. We got the Dum Dum Girls End of Days EP. And every song on here is good. Trees and Flowers is a cover of a UK group song. I forgot the name of the group. And it's a really great song. Great cover. Lord Knows is a great song. Season in Hell, I Got Nothing. Mine Tonight is a pretty good song too. This is a great EP. I would highly recommend it if you can get your hands on it in any format, whatever. Okay, here we go. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, Avatar Blues, and the Lyre of Orpheus. This is a 2 CD set, which is an interesting packaging with booklet. This is a great double CD. All the songs are good. I really can't say enough about it. I'm not even going to mention song titles because everything pretty much goes together, not musically, but in a thematically. It's a great record. Great. Okay, next up is another Dum Dum Girls LP called Only in Dreams, and this is their best record. And it's probably the reason why I got the previous one that I talked about. If it wasn't for this, I would have never got this, but these songs are very good. Bedroom Eyes, Just a Creep, In My Head, Heartbeat, I Take It Away, Caught in One, Coming Down, Hold Your Hand, Teardrops on My Pillow. If Ronettes became a modern alternative band, they would sound like the Dum Dum Girls a little bit, except for there's no like choral singing, like they're all singing together, and you don't have Phil Spector producing it. Good stuff though. Here's another Dum Dum Girls. It's an EP. He Gets Me High, which is a good song. Wrong Feels Right is alright. There's a Light That Never Goes Out is a Smiths cover, which is a pretty good cover of a classic song. And it's a pretty good EP. Okay, next up is another one of my favorite records, Dear Science. It's a great record by TV on the Radio. All the songs great. A lot of challenging stuff. Musical styles all over the place. A lot of blues, a lot of rhythm and blues. Some orchestral stuff. It's just all over the place, and it's great. Highly recommend this record. It's a classic. Okay, back to the Doves again. Here we go. The Doves. Kingdom of Rust. And this is a pretty good record. Jetstream, Kingdom of Rust is a beautiful song. Outsiders, Winter Hill's great. Greatest Denier, good. Spellbound is awesome. Compulsion is another one. This is a solid record. Not as good as the one I talked about yesterday that if I can just remember, but I can't. I must be all the drugs I use. I don't know, but not Some Cities. Oh, The Last Broadcast. That's the one I'm trying to think of. Okay, here we go. Another one from one of my favorite bands, The Clientele, Bonfires on the Heath. The lead singer and songwriter of this group was taking acid in Spain, and this was the Fever Dream LP that come of it. And it is a good one. It is a very good one. I Wonder Who We Are is a great song. Bonfires on the Heath is a very dreamy song. Harvest Time is great. Never Anyone But You is a great love song. Jennifer and Julia, great. Sketch is another one. Tonight is just a heartbreakingly... It's a beautiful love song. Share the Night is great. This is almost as good as their other record that has Since K Got Over Me, Strange Geometry. It's almost as good as that, but not quite, but it's up there. Clientele is an awesome, just a wonderful band. I mean, the world is not just. We'll just keep it at that. Okay, here is beginning with one of my favorite artists, Curtis Mayfield. And this is Curtis Live. And it has a, Mighty Mighty, Spade and Whitey rap. I Plan to Stay a Believer, We're a Winner rap. We've Only Just Begun, which is gorgeous. People Get Ready. And the rap parts are just parts where he talks in between and he kind of interacts with the crowd. Stare and Stare is great. Gypsy Woman, The Makings of You is a gorgeous song. This is a good live. I mean, I generally don't like live LPs, but for Curtis Mayfield, please, I'm going to like it because it's really good. Great songs. And here's another one. Curtis Mayfield. Curtis. Probably his first solo LP. Outstanding record. Don't Worry If There's a Hell Below, We're All Going to Go. Well, thanks Curtis. It's a good song, though. Great song. The Other Side of Town, The Makings of You is just a gorgeous love song. We the People Who Are Darker Than Blue is a great song. Move On Up is a classic that rappers have been sampling forever. Miss Black America, great. Wild and Free, Give It Up. And the bonus tracks are demos and stuff. And generally, but it's interesting to see how Curtis goes through the process of making a record. And the demos show the embryonic development of his work. And for a guy like Curtis Mayfield, it's very interesting. Okay, this is the Clientele, Suburban Light, their first major. It's just a compilation of singles and EPs, and this is pretty good. It's not as good as the other ones, but this one appeals to most people for some reason. It's very popular, and I don't understand it. It's good. I mean, I have nothing against it, but it's just doesn't hit like Bonfires in the Heath and Strange Geometry. Okay, next up is George Jones, Cold Hard Truth. Great, great record. Choices, Cold Hard Truth, Sinners and Saints, Ain't Love a Lot Like That, Our Bed of Roses. You never know just how good you've got it when the last curtain falls. This is him coming to grip with his mortality and his past and embracing his present. It's a great record from a seasoned artist who knows he's getting close to a dirt nap, and it's pretty neat. I'm a big fan of George Jones. His vocal stylings. I know he's not some great songwriter or whatever, but he's a great performer, and he picks some pretty great songwriters. Okay, here's a classic, great record. Not a dead enough track. Sinead O'Connor's I do not want what I haven't got, and this is an outstanding record. Every song on here is great. Three Babies is just beautiful. I'm Stretched Under Grave is great. Emperor's New Clothes, Black Boys on Mopeds is a great song about police killing black kids in the UK. And this was put out in back in 1990 originally. So, police targeting black people in majority white societies, especially Anglo-American societies, is nothing new. Nothing compares to you, of course. Great cover. Jump in the River is a great song. You Cause As Much Shower is great. The Last Day of Our Acquaintance, beautiful song. The last one is kind of an a cappella song, which shows off her voice, but it's not really a good song. The bonus disc is great. She does a great cover of John Lennon's Mind Games. And also Silent Night is a beautiful song. Of course, the standard. Mind Games, What Do You Want? I'm Stretched on Your Grave. It's Troy live in London is really good. I Want Your Hands on Me, which is from her Lion and Cobra LP. This is a great set. I highly recommend it. Okay, next up, and this will be the I'll get to the one after it too. Bernard Butler, guitarist for Suede, or the London Suede in the United States because of copyright things. People Move On, and it's a great solo record. There's a lot of great songs on this, like Woman I Know, You Just Know, People Move On, A Change of Heart is great. Not Alone is a great song. When You Grow is an outstanding song. And Stay is a tremendous song. This is an excellent solo LP. I highly recommend it. Just listen to When You Grow. It's just a great song about a father with a daughter and talking about when you grow up and all that. It's really neat. Okay, here we go with Spoon, Kill the Moonlight. Probably their close to their pinnacle. Great record. Small Stakes, great. Way We Get By is awesome. Stay Don't Go, Jonathan Fisk. Paper Tiger, Someone Something. All the Pretty Girls Go to the City is great. Vittorio E. All these songs are very good. I highly recommend it. I also like the album cover. It's kind of abstract. The woman's hands reaching down. Okay, and last but not least, Belle and Sebastian, the BBC sessions. This is a outtakes of some work they did at BBC Studios. Pretty good stuff. The highlight, I think, is My Girl's Got Miraculous Techniques, which is a cover of a song by another band, and it's very good. And upon that, I will step off and enjoy the sunny day because the clouds have parted and the sun is here, and my LP is over in the background. So I'm going to go take a lovely walk. Ta-ta!